finals of the DDT4 Tag Team Tournament. And it is for the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, the team of Roderick Strong and Bryan Danielson. And their opponents, they are the reigning Pro Wrestling Guerrilla Tag Team Champions, Nick and Matt Jackson, the Young Bucks.
Roderick Swarm, American Dolphin, Bryan Danielson, Nick Jackson, Matt Jackson. These are the four men competing in the finals of 2009 DDT4. Senior official Rick Knox, the referee, to look over the proceedings, and I understand for more than one reason you have a bone to pick with Rick Knox. Ricardo Casanova, as he's known in some circles. But Hadoken.
What circle would that be? The circle of life?
The circle of his bedroom. He hasn't gone well.
Oh, really?
And now this match getting underway, the finals. Great sportsmanship there by the Swarm.
Yeah, the quintessential.
Bryan Danielson shoving Nick Jackson and Roderick Strong shoving Matt Jackson.
Where does this bad blood come from?
I think this bad blood.
Perhaps words were exchanged in the back.
Heated words. The only type of words. Oh, double slap.
Tandem offense.
And the Young Bucks were looking pretty smug right up until now. And they've been in there with Roderick Strong before, when he teamed up with Davey Richards. And Nick Jackson rolled up Davey Richards. They just stole a victory. Had it gone any longer, I think the match would have gone in the favor of Roderick Strong and Davey Richards. They came away with a very, very narrow victory here, or against Davey Richards and Roderick Strong. But they have never before faced the American Dolphin, Bryan Danielson, or the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
Or John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Oh, Pescado, nobody home. Nick Jackson being manhandled by Roderick Strong.
Roderick is his most dangerous outside the ring.
Does that mean your name is also the American Dolphin?
Because his name is my name too. That's very true.
And whenever you go out, people always shout, American Dolphin Jason. Oh, jeez, backbreaker on the ring apron by Roderick Strong. And Danielson going to work on Matt Jackson.
I would have to speculate that these moves aren't performed out of hate. I just believe that these men want the championships that badly.
And you know what? I bet they're probably a little tired too. They want to dismantle the Young Bucks as quickly as possible to end this hellacious night. After defeating the Dynasty in the opening round, and then the Motor City Machine Guns, which is no small task at all. The Dolphins are here in the finals against the Young Bucks, the reigning PWG World Champions. The Cutlers and Kenny Omega and Chuck Taylor have it otherwise, but right now these are the two teams that are in the finals, and right now the one team, the Young Bucks, the champions, are being taken apart piece by piece. Their wrestling days may be over, their career will cease.
And for an impromptu tag team, the American Dolphin.
Now Kenny Omega, I know history of Pro Wrestling Guerrilla is not your strong. Let me lay this fact down.
Please.
2007.
Yeah.
Roderick Strong teams up with the man that gravity forgot, Pac. Wins Pro Wrestling Guerrilla's DDT4. Never teamed before together.
So history is on the side of Roderick Strong.
Roderick
That being
Strong,
said, he's the best alternate tag team player in this tournament.
teamed up with a very new partner, Jack Evans, much like Pac, but Roderick Strong does have some history. They have not teamed before in PWG for a very long time. Roderick Strong wins the 2008 DDT4 with Jack Evans.
Unbelievable.
So Roderick Strong, he just rattled him hard with that kick to the face, and Matt Buck is down in a heap in no man's land, the corner of the Dolphins. Roderick Strong can cement his position as Mr. DDT4 with a victory here tonight, and after getting kicked in the face like that,
Matt Buck looks like he's being taken out to pasture at this point in time.
he's being taken out to pasture and shot in the head.
Gallery now, more like Matt Vaughn.
Nick, this is This is bedlam, and Rick Knox has the unenviable task of trying to keep, backbreaker on the, I don't know if it was on the chair or on the floor.
I don't know.
Things have gotten out of control very quickly here. And you know what? This only benefits the Dolphins, the hybrid Dolphins, Roderick and Bryan Danielson. Suplexed him on the ring apron. Because the Young Bucks, they like things very precise, very controlled. Their high flying is when they are in complete control of the matchup. But right now, this match is in the hands of two extremely well-versed veterans. Though they have never, ever teamed before, Bryan Danielson and Roderick Strong are two of the foremost competitors in the world of professional wrestling. And now the Young Bucks have to face Roderick Strong and Bryan Danielson united and gunning for them, trying to defeat them, trying to win the titles, and trying to win the tournament.
Here's my question. In this particular tournament,
titles are on the line.
Titles are on the line. Can they change via countdown?
No, they cannot.
However, the winners of the tournament would be.
The winners of the tournament would be Roderick Swarm and Bryan Danielson, and that would guarantee them a rematch.
Definitely.
I can only assume. But, yourself and Chuck Taylor and the Cutlers have to be right up there on the list of possible rematch opponents getting rematch after this evening. Because Roderick Strong daintily lifting the leg of Matt Buck off the... Oh, look at that. Nick Buck crawling back up. And now he is incensed at his treatment, not only his treatment, but the treatment of his brother, as Bryan Danielson takes things to the floor. And Bryan Danielson sends Nick Buck into the crowd. Oh! Middle kick to the chest repeatedly. Bryan Danielson has just destroyed Nick Buck right in front of the broadcast position. This is insane. I have never seen the Young Bucks manhandled like this. And you know what? This is a testament to yourself and Chuck Taylor, Kenny Omega, because you have taken the wind out of the sails of the Young Bucks. Usually, they are like a perpetual motion machine. They are as ebullient as their song. They have ceaseless energy. But right now, the ceaseless energy is at the hands of the Dolphins.
Ceaseless energy has ceased.
And Matt Buck is being destroyed.
I think the problem is the body in motion stays in motion, but the Dolphins have yet to give the Young Bucks a chance to even get any momentum going.
Matt Buck has been leveled by 25, possibly 30 consecutive chops. And I would assume that his chest is hot to the touch by now. It's like, it would be like touching,
I'd be able to cook an egg on that chest.
It would be like touching Terry Funk's branding iron. I bet the Young Bucks wish they had Terry Funk's branding iron and all of Terry Funk's double-cross ranch to stampede the Dolphins at this point. I'm trying to set up like a land-based versus ocean-based rivalry. Somewhat unsuccessfully. Danielson stomps the knees of Matt Jackson into the canvas. And Kenny Omega, if this continues, we will have new champions, and we will have the first ever repeat DDT4 winner of Roderick Strong.
At this rate, it's going to be a blowout.
This will be much like my beloved Detroit Pistons were swept by the Cleveland LeBrons in the first round of the NBA playoffs. You don't have anything to add to that, nor should I.
Jardy France would be fired.
Jardy France and Joe Dumars. Jardy France should take over as GM of the Detroit Pistons. Can't get any worse.
Where is Jardy France? Is he in France?
Where is Jardy France is the most asked question amongst the family and friends of Jardy France.
I think Jardy France has aunts in his pawns.
Does the aunts in his pawns dance?
Yeah.
And look at this, quick tags. This is usually the domain of the Young Bucks, but the Dolphins are really taking apart the Young Bucks with these quick tags and body slams in quick succession. Look at this. I mean, this is tremendous teamwork by Roderick Swarm and Bryan Danielson. Look at this, another quick tag. Danielson and Strong. Pick him up. Tandem body slam. They are, for having only been joined together approximately 3.5, maybe 4 hours ago, they are doing excellent, excellent tag team work. Oh, he just punched him in the face. Again. And Danielson is talking shit to Matt Jackson. I think Matt Jackson has had all the smugness just beaten out of him, possibly Nick Jackson as well. Danielson standing on the face of Matt Jackson. Oh! Elbow knocks Nick off the apron and crashes to the floor. We saw what effect this had on Chris Hero earlier in the evening, and if it has the same effect on Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks are in deep, deep trouble. Best in the world chant reverberating through the building here in Reseda tonight. Drop kick beautifully executed by Roderick Strong, and he could be the executor of the Young Bucks. They are definitely doing the butcher's work here. The Hybrid Dolphins are.
Are you trying to say that he was the man known as the executioner in WWF?
Yes, he had the news.
He was the one.
Didn't he have the news?
I think he had a shovel, that's all I remember.
I thought that was very nice.
No, he had a shovel. He didn't take it with him.
Larry Darso.
The shovel head.
Oh, Matt Jackson throws Bryan Danielson into Roderick Strong. Back-flipping neckbreaker by Matt Jackson.
Asai DDT, perfectly executed.
I prefer to call it the back-flipping neckbreaker. But I'm a little verbose. But Nick Jackson, a house of fire, putting the boots to Bryan Danielson, but Roderick Strong put that fire up quickly. Spinning back elbow. Nick Jackson up and down
low, back up high.
Face pressure on Roderick Strong. Cazadora, ace crusher. Nick Jackson is on fire. This house of fire cannot be extinguished that easily. Right hands to the forehead of Bryan Danielson. He almost had the full mount applied, but Danielson had his left arm free. He was able to deflect at least some of those blows. Danielson sent Miller to post. Nick Jackson charges in. And monkey flip. Danielson lands on his feet, but was speared out of his shoes. Frog splash. 1, 2. Roderick just in the perfect place at the perfect time to break things up for Bryan Danielson to keep him in this match.
Double sledge in the face to Roderick Strong. Bryan Danielson back in a prone position. Waist lock applied. Andre the Giant special maneuver back in the corner.
Inigo Montoya never got kicked in the face like that. Gamanduri beautifully executed by Roderick Strong. Tiger suplex. 1, 2. No!
Kick out.
Nick Buck kicked out. Matt Jackson was trying to come in. But, I mean, he is just too beaten down even to get into the ring to save his brother, to save the titles, and to save his team's chances of winning the tournament. Oh, another hard chop. Oh, this is brutality. Roderick Strong, Bryan Danielson bringing Nick Buck up to the top rope. Could be going for a tag team superplex. Matt Jackson double selects the spine of Roderick Strong.
Coming to the aid of his fallen comrade.
Fallen fraternal comrade. Oh! Diving face crusher off the top rope. Almost like the Blue Shadow.
Oh no, that's a cross-legged rainbow. Blue Shadow. Double tope con hilo.
Tope con hello. The Young Bucks crossing streams, but Egon is not in the house tonight, so there was no ill effect.
Definitely not. They didn't.
Rick Knox administering the 20 count. None of the fans here, nobody, even you, Kenny Omega, despite being defeated by the Young Bucks early in the evening, wants to see this match end in a double count.
Definitely not, but you can't discredit the referee for abiding by the rules. He must adhere to PWG official rules. He must administer the count.
And chops from Nick Jackson, not quite as
getting
potent.
A little bit of retribution.
Oh, wow, beautiful Hurricane Rana. Hook to the leg and a deep cover. 2. No. Danielson able to kick out.
Danielson finding what it takes inside of him to kick out. And I do believe.
Oh, look at that. Matt Jackson on the floor, putting the boots to the head of Roderick Strong. Oh, wow. Nick Jackson just rattled by those hard elbow shots from Bryan Danielson. And he has never been in the ring. Neither of the Bucks have been in the ring with Bryan Danielson before. I'm sure you could watch the tapes, but until you're in there, and Kenny Omega, you can attest to this, until you're in there with Danielson himself, nothing can prepare you for the veracity of his strikes. Wow! Corkscrew neck breaker. 2. Danielson kicks out. Roderick Strong trying to break things up, but it wasn't needed as Bryan Danielson is doing this matchup. Nick Jackson going up to the top rope. His chest is beat red. As red as that fan on the far side of the ring t-shirt.
That's like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer's nose.
450 splash. Nobody
on
home.
his feet.
Roderick Strong just destroyed him. 2. No. Nick Jackson kicks out. What incredible tenacity by the Young Bucks. He is livid, and he's got a look in his eyes that, I saw it earlier.
It looks like someone pissed in his cornflakes.
When he delivered a series of elbows to the face of Chris Sabin, and Nick Jackson could be in line for a series of elbows of his own. Oh no. The Young Bucks in bad territory.
Oh boy. We got dueling superplexes.
Dueling superplex. Roderick Strong with the superplex on Matt Buck.
Whoa.
Nick Jackson. Avalanche backdrop suplex. 1, 2, no. Nick Jackson.
Oh, not tonight, Gladys.
Able to kick out.
Not tonight, Gladys. Tonight.
Kenny Omega.
Yeah, come on with it.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. The elbows to the face. The crowd counting along. Backdrop on the ring apron. 25, 26, 27 elbows. And they keep going.
We might have a new champion here.
Wow. Nick Jackson kicks out. Triangle sleeper hold is sunk in deep. It is in deep. Nick Jackson is going limp.
He desperately needs to save at this point in time.
The fans shouting tap, but Matt Jackson sees his brother's in trouble. He's clawing his way into the ring to try to break things up.
He has approximately 3 seconds to cause us. Oh my goodness.
Now the arm stays up. The triangle sleeper hold is sunk in deep. And Nick Jackson
He's made it to the rope.
makes it over to the rope, forcing Bryan Danielson to break the hold. But Danielson held on to it, telling Knox he has till 5. Kenny Omega, I'm splitting Kenny.
Why is that?
I don't know, I just do.
Drinking a lot of water?
I am trying to keep hydrated.
Me too.
2 men, 4 men that aren't exceptionally hydrated right now are the 4 men that's in the ring, or near the ring at least, in the proximity of the ring. Slap to the face by Bryan Danielson.
Deprived not only of water, but blood flow to the brain.
After that vicious series of elbows, and now this vicious series of slaps catching Nick Buck right on the ear. And slugging it out on the floor is Matt Jackson and Roderick Swarm. Oh, another chop to the chest. Matt Jackson fires back with one of his own. Catches Roderick off guard with an elbow.
Exchange.
What's that?
Oh, appearing to win the exchange. Now
Roderick Strong. Don't count him out, Kenny Omega.
No, he'll never take no for an answer.
Middle kick, beautifully executed. Another middle kick. Oh, wow. Oh!
The human punching bag himself.
Nick Jackson just receiving an ungodly amount of punishment at the hands of Bryan Danielson. Oh, look at this. Danielson just taking apart Nick Jackson. Kick to the spine. Oh no. The stomps to the face. Stopping Nick Jackson on the face. Let's go of the arms. Let's go of all pretense. He's got him hooked in. He's got him hooked in for the cattle mutilation. Nick Jackson is fading fast. Matt Jackson is clawing his way over to his brother. Nick is not giving up just yet. The only thing that can save him, though, is if brother Matt... Oh, no, Bryan Danielson releases the hold.
Bryan Danielson wants something more. He wants complete destruction.
Tiger suplex. Nick lands on his feet. Danielson charges in, nobody home. Super kick, double super kick. Tag team super kick. 450 splash. Moonsault press. More bang for your buck. The Young Bucks won it. The Young Bucks come away with an incredible victory.
The Young Bucks have ran away with it.
DDT4 Tag Team Tournament. And still, Pro Wrestling Gorilla World Tag Team Champions, the Young Bucks.
The Young Bucks fighting through hellfire and brimstone to hang on to the Pro Wrestling Gorilla World Tag Team Championship. Kenny Omega, thank you for joining me here on commentary. And
much.
fans at home, thank you for joining us on the DVD. Please visit ProWrestlingGorilla.com for the latest information.
You know, I really appreciate that, people. I really do. But I heard you guys booing the Young Bucks, and to be honest, I don't really like the Young Bucks myself. You guys have 1990s haircut. The fringe. In fact, you guys remind me a lot of the Rockers, who were trained by Shawn Michaels. But as much as I don't like you two, tonight, you guys took a hell of an ass kicking. And no matter if you like these guys or you don't like these guys, and trust me, I don't like you guys. You have to respect these guys. Gentlemen, we had a war tonight, and even though I don't like you, I just want you to know I respect you. You guys did a hell of a job, and you guys were great to me all night on my birthday. But I think it's time that you guys show the proper respect to the PWG